Hello, and thank you for joining me. Karen Barney, bringing you the road ahead for January 17 through 23 of 2021, third week of January. We're moving into retrograde season, Mercury retrograde. We're not quite there yet. This is the shadow period before it does go retrograde on the 30th. Let's see what's happening. January 17 through 23. We do this reading by element, so let's shuffle and cut and see who is first. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. So we're going to do fire signs. There's a lot of power in that King of Wands, though. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Here you are, my friends, along with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this is a question of confidence, I think, here, my friends. The King of Wands is someone who is the epitome of sure of himself and even, held in high esteem by those around him many times. But inside, he's a little bit afraid, even. Afraid of voicing how he really feels. Afraid of being open. What's going on here with my fire sign friends? Fire signs, January 17 through 23, 2021. What is on the road ahead for the fire signs, please? What's going on for the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius people, please? That one too, huh? Okay. And one more. Okay. You're being mysterious today. So let's see what we have here. We have the Tower, fire signs, and the Judgment. So out of the ashes come a new beginning. How prophetic, right? But this is, you picking up the pieces of whatever went on and now moving through to the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Well then, this may hit you like a lightning bolt here, my fire sign friends. This Ace of Cups, where are we here? This is the Five of Swords. It's something that I think you may have been working toward for a while, but not had as much success. And, maybe even asking yourself, what am I doing here? Am I still going to continue with this? Do I want to try again? Do I want to do this again? And I'm thinking this is relationship based, although the Ace of Cups can mean personal fulfillment and happiness as well. But I'm taking this as love. Let's see, is the Wheel of Fortune bringing it around again for you, my fire sign friends? The Five of Swords, questioning whether or not you should continue. Tired, wounded even from this, but you don't want to give up on this. There may have been a blowout. There may have been an explosion here. Do you want to give up on it? I don't think so. You might have had someone kind of really test your limits, test your boundaries here, and you stood your ground. Does that mean they come back? Possibly. Question is, do you want them? Is it worth it? Tell me about the Judgment card here for my fire sign friends, please. Where are we rising up? Where are you rising up, please? The Leo, yes. The Strength card there, courage. Ooh, it's going to take some courage to do this again, my friends. I think that you were probably damaged. I want to say damaged. The Eight of Swords. You feel like it's not. You have doubts, most definitely. You have doubts about whether or not this can really work. It's got to be built. It's got to be an equal partnership, and someone has to choose, and I mean choose the partnership. Now here's our Queen of Wands too, and it needs to, just exactly what I said, it needs to, the partnership, the relationship needs to be a priority. You need to choose it. The focus needs to be on the relationship and keeping the peace. Now that doesn't mean stifling. It means speaking your boundaries, maybe, having a little bit of an upset or, row, as they say. And, it created a little bit of chaos, but you feel very strongly about this between whatever's going on. You are most definitely still, I say, fighting for it. But fate, is it bringing it back around for you? The Wheel of Fortune. I need one or two cards, please. Wheel of Fortune, karma. coming around, and the Chariot. It's moving fast, my friends. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning, and it might even be like it's, the Price is Right, where it spins, click, 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 click. You never know where you're going to land. So I would say to you, based on the major arcana that we have here, take a shot. Take a shot, my friends. The Chariot card, you may be moving, you may be traveling and run into someone that was very important to you. Questioning yourself, do you want to try it again? Here's our Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, someone that, is very reactive. Someone that is going to kind of make a snap judgment, not a rush to judgment, but a, still logically thought out judgment, but no hesitation. She doesn't do drama. She doesn't want to put up with any BS. Okay? So if it's not going to be different, why? Tell me, what do we have here? We have the Magician and the Two of Wands. So, you know what? You may have called it back to you as the Magician, manifested it, brought it back around. I spy with my little eye. It was something that was always in the back of your mind. And here it is now. What are you going to do? The Two of Wands, the crossroads. Action or inaction. Either one is your choice here, my friends. Either one. I think you're going to make the move. I think you're going to get swept up in it, my fire sign friends. The Chariot moves very quickly, and that Wheel of Fortune is going to propel you, I think, in ways that you don't even realize. Thank you. Nine of Swords. Can you hang on? Anxiety runs rife. Get stuck in your head a little bit, and you start to doubt what's going on. Whether or not you can actually build it, and whether or not it's worth it. Again, only you can answer that. But the Ace of Cups, why is the Ace of Cups here for my fire sign friends? Thank you. The Hanged Man. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what I think you've rolled this over so many times in your mind. You've confused yourself, and I don't mean that in a disparaging or disrespectful tone. What I mean is, sometimes we get stuck in our thoughts and we don't know how to get out. You may have made a snap judgment. You may be rethinking that. If so, take action. If this love or this fulfillment is truly something you want, my fire sign friends, then you're going to have to take action. You're going to have to put on your courage. You're going to have to put on that lion and roar a little bit, I think, and tell and speak about what it is that you want. The Chariot card is the card of Cancer here too. So you may have a water sign involved, an air sign, but I think that this is going to move very quickly for you. And how does it end up, though? How does it end up, my fire sign friends? The Lovers. So the choice, okay? The choice is up to you. We said that over here, right? You've got to choose the relationship. You've got to choose the focus and where you're going, okay? Call a truce. Put the pain and sorrow behind you. And focus on the relationship, my fire sign friends, if it's truly something that you want. All right, we're using the Hedge Witch Botanical Oracle here. What is the message for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Hedge Witch Botanical, one card. Whoa, hold on. Ooh, protection. That is the rowan plant, R-O-W-A-N, rowan. Protection. So where do you need to protect yourselves, my friends? You are most definitely in your head. So don't make it worse than it is. Don't make it more than it is. Okay? The choice is yours. Fire signs. Protect yourselves here, protect yourselves, my fire signs. It's going to be, I think, a wild ride. And I think the best thing that you're going to be able to do is hang on. All right? Now, does that mean hang on to where you are or hang on to your relationship? You'll have to write and tell me. All right, what do we have next? Who do we have next, rather? Air, water, or earth? Who's our next element, please? The road ahead, January 17 through 23, 2021. Who are we shuffling for? This is the King of Wands. We've just done fire signs, so I guess we'll do earth signs here with the Three of Pentacles. All right, so earth signs, are you taking charge and being the boss, acting as a boss, acting, oh, I'm sorry, this is the Queen, not the King. The Queen of Wands, focused on building. Yes, most definitely focused on what you're building, where you're building, and how you're building. It's about putting together the right tribe, putting together the right people to further your goal. It's happening for the earth signs. Earth signs of this world, January 17 through 23, 2021. What's going on for the earth signs? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo on the table. The Magician. Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What do they have in store? What do we have? The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords for my earth sign friends. Fellow earth signs. Capricorn here. What's happening here? And we have the Five of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. So you may have been struggling with something that you've been working on pulling together. And the Pope, the Hierophant there. So there may be a contract, there may be a commitment, there may be a structure that you're working on changing. It's been disappointing. The turnout from it, the productivity, the product of it, whatever it is that you've been manifesting or creating here, you're disappointed in the outcome of it. Do you have faith that it's coming in? I think you do. I think you've analyzed it to a fault, and kind of sacrificed a lot to do this too, it feels like. And this is the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. My goodness, look at the major arcana here. All right, so we're going to have to do this like this for you, my earth sign friends. The Hierophant, the Hanged Man, the Empress, Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Temperance. So Sagittarius, there you are, my earth sign friends. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus in the Hierophant. So there, there's a lot of grounded energy here, despite the fact that you may feel like you're in limbo. You've been struggling with that too. It's not moved forward the way you want it to. You've been working on expanding things, really trying to take care of business, and still keep your peace and harmony here, but making, I would say, difficult choices here throughout. What do we have? We have the Nine of Pentacles coming in. So, you are going to find your balance here, my earth sign friends. You are going to be in this wonderful, self-sufficient, independent, successful, accomplished area. I would say not so long from now. All right, give it till the end of January, maybe early February. But the Eight of Swords, don't doubt it. Don't give it any energy if it's not positive. Earth signs. Yeah, it hasn't worked out, but it will. How is the Three of Swords going to change? The good news about the Three of Swords is it's usually behind you when you see it come out. Now, it does look like this is in front of you, so, it may be that there are a few more, or maybe one or two further disappointments that you have to struggle through, you have to wade through. But I do think, there we go, the Star card, Aquarius season coming in. That is the 19th, so that's the end, that is this time frame, right? What do we have? Aquarius comes in on January 19 or 20. So I do believe the Star card here is letting you know that you are in the right place at the right time. And whatever pains and slings and arrows that you may be suffering, you know how to get out of it. You know, and you have faith how to do it. All right, so what are we talking about here for the earth signs with the Five of Wands? What are you negotiating? What are you struggling with? What are you, and the Ten of Wands. You may be under pressure. You're carrying quite a lot, and that has been a struggle. You may be carrying quite a workload, and that's been a struggle. But as disappointing as the productivity or the outcome of it has been, keep the faith, my friends. Keep the faith. in both places that things are going to change, because they most definitely are. They're probably a few weeks away, as we said. I would say that is the time, late, yeah, another week or two. Tell me about the Five of Wands. What are we struggling with? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, January 17, and here's our plan, okay? We're struggling to, I think, make steps, make forward strides, okay? And it feels like we're not. The Knight of Pentacles moves so slowly, you don't even see it. He's at a standstill on the cards, in most of the cards, all right? But he never takes his eye off the goal. And that's the ability the Magician has as well. He's single-focused. How can I get this done? I've got to maybe sleight of hand, fool a little bit, not saying out and out manipulate or lie, but maybe fudge a little bit. Show one side one thing and the other side another, and that may be where the disappointment comes in, because it's not easy to be a poser. Wow, a poser. Tell me about the Magician. The Wheel of Fortune. I think the Wheel of Fortune's coming in to help us, my Earth sign friends. It's, poser was perhaps the wrong word, but sometimes we feel like imposters, despite the fact that we know what we're doing. When it doesn't go well, when it doesn't measure up to what we expected it to amount to, then, it's like, oh God, do I really know how to do this? There's a question of faith here. There's a question of your faith in what you're doing, your faith in what is going on, and how you're going to do it. Is it going to work? Wheel of Fortune's coming in to tell you it's moving in the next direction. It's moving you toward the next step here. The Wheel of Fortune, faith coming in. Don't lose faith, my friends. Don't lose hope. There's a valuable connection coming in. It may be in the form of generosity, so you may get a raise from the boss. Okay, and that's going to help you move forward with your plan. It may have been that you've been struggling with a lot of weight on your shoulders financially. And, it hasn't been what you'd hoped, what you'd planned for. But the Wheel of Fortune is changing it. Keep faith, my friends. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, please, for my Earth sign friends. Thank you. The Hierophant, yes. There's a new contract coming in, perhaps, for you Earth signs. And the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. It tried to jump out before, but for one reason or another, they told me to hold it. The Nine of Cups, wishes, dreams, hopes, wishes, and certainty that things are going to work out. Tell me about the Magician, please. Five of Wands. So again, what have you been struggling with? Struggling to get it done, I think. Struggling to accomplish your goal. The Magician is likes to see things through to completion, right? Magic tricks. They've got to have an outcome. They've got to even surprise, I think. So you might be surprised by what the Wheel of Fortune brings to you. And it's going to, I think, change this struggle from disappointment to, not satisfaction, but almost. The Ten of Swords. And what? The Lovers. All right, so the Lovers is, of course, Gemini. There may be a relationship, a partnership that is changing, a relationship at work, something that's structured. Again, you get a raise, you have to make a choice. Do you continue with the people that you're working with? Probably not. The Ten of Swords is indicating an ending, and maybe even a sorrowful, difficult ending. Something that may even catch you off guard. It may feel like it's a betrayal, but you are going to recover from this. I think that the Wheel of Fortune is going to put something on your path so that I'm using myself here too, so that we can now move forward toward this, the structure and the connections that we've made. And we make choices in how we get along in this world based on the choices we make, sometimes in relationships, always in relationships, not personal relationships, even business relationships are that's where you're going to be asked to call to choose, my Earth sign friends. In a business relationship, most likely. So what is fate doing? Is it moving you on to the next step? That's what I think. Earth signs, this is the botanical Hedgewitch Botanical Oracle. What does it have for my earth signs today? Thank you. Abundance, yes. This is the hollyhock plant. Abundance, my friends. Abundance coming in, okay? Have faith. This is what you've been waiting on, what you've been suffering for. Here is the Empress bringing in the taking care of business attitude. But you have to make a choice within this partnership or relationship. And it's going to change the direction. Find the harmony in this. If there's been a struggle within a particular relationship at work, find the harmony in this so that you can prosper. Don't doubt that it's coming, because it is. Okay? It is. There's the star card again. Yes, earth signs. All right, who do we have next? We have air and water. January 17 through 23, 2021, my water and air signs next. What's on the road ahead for the water signs or the air signs? Who are we shuffling for, please? Who is shuffling for January 17 through 23? Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Well, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, there is passion and belonging here. Love and happiness, joy, contentment, passion, new growth, excitement. Yes. Looks like it might be a hot romance that comes in to fulfill some of your dreams. It may be that you are off in an exciting new direction that really, truly feels like you belong and brings you great joy and I want to say comfort as well. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. What's going on for January 17 through 23 of 2021? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What's on the road ahead for them? January 17 through 23. Magician again. There's a lot of manifestation going on this week. Things are changing. The energies are changing. That's that new moon in Capricorn that we just went through on the 12th and 13th, depending on where you are. But it is about creating what you want, manifesting, bringing it in. Let the universe help you. The Three of Pentacles, putting the tools, projects, the people together to build that solid foundation. It is something that needs to be structured, though. It needs to be organized, and you're trying to decide which direction to go. I do believe you're going to be in alignment with it very soon. It's not quite complete, but it will be. What do we have here? The Eight of Cups. So, the Eight of Cups. What are you coming to terms with? What are you settling with? Oh, and the Ace of Wands. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Lots of growth, passion. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles as well. So you are, I would say, moving toward correcting a lack, correcting a lack with perhaps work. There might have been something that you've been working on for a while. And, you know, even though you were building it and it was moving along steadily, it wasn't quite where you wanted it to. And now here it comes. You know, you get the tools that you need, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So not only do you have the drive and the inspiration, the creativity and the power, you also have the financial input. And remember that connection we saw, that generosity that we saw. Is it coming in here by the moon? Now that's our full moon at the end of the month. That I think is what, 28 or 30? And we have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So yes, it is coming in. You are going to be able to create judiciously. You're going to be called to decide what it is you want to create. And you know, that feeling, that stuck feeling is going to dissipate. You're going to leave that behind. Water signs. Let's talk about the Three of Pentacles. I want to know what it is you're trying to put together. What is it you're putting together, water signs? What is it that needs your passion, your power? The Seven of Cups. I don't know that you're quite sure yet. The Seven of Cups can be confusion. It's it's having a lot of options. You're not sure which way to go. So finding that next piece to solidify your point, your purpose, your direction, so that you can bring it into alignment has not come through yet. That's this one right here. Okay, so when you get it, it's going to let you take charge and really manifest and leave behind, I would say, that lack that's here. Okay, there is an influx of maybe finance, of commitment. Here's our Ace of Wands, exactly right. All right, so you are choosing the best possible options to move this forward. Move it forward with power. Move it forward with gusto. Move it forward with I think, excitement, and really, it's an eagerness. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, there you are. I think you have some doubts about this. You have questions about whether or not, maybe how will you be seen if you do this. The Queen of Cups likes to protect herself with that cool, calm, and collected veneer. She's very sensitive, but reserved, all right? She's going to be the first one to nurture you and take care of you as well. But, it's about... she's a lot about keeping the peace, I think. You may feel like it's your the court jester here as the magician, moving the pieces all around too. Keep that peace and bring it into alignment. Bring it toward you. You don't want to tip your hand here. Water signs, please. The water signs. What do we have? The Empress. But you are moving forward. I think you're moving forward more than you realize. The Empress is about creativity and birthing something new. And here you are, birthing that security, that abundance, that stability. All right? You've got the last piece coming in here to solidify your foundation. And you're going to be able to move forward purposefully from here. Now that moon, I think, is probably going to close out the cycle of lack. That's the end of the month, I believe. I don't have it in front of me. I think it's 28. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles here. Where are you bringing it into alignment? Yes, the final pieces are falling into place through your connections, my friends. The Six of Pentacles. Didn't we see that down here? That's the 8. Perhaps not. My goodness. Well, I was talking about it as if I knew it was coming. The Six of Pentacles, connections, are going to help you complete this project, okay? They're going to help you put the last pieces in play with maybe their power, their inspiration, their ideas, but most definitely with perhaps an influx of additional finance, additional commitment, additional force behind what you're doing. They're going to put their energy behind what you're doing and help you bring it in. Here's our plan. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that new moon in play. Never take your eye off the goal. And the Nine of Wands. Do not give up. Stand your ground. You have things that need to be recognized here, things that you need to have included in whatever you're doing, all right? This wand right here, the Ace of Wands, is the last step in bringing this cycle to a close. So you are taking steps to finish out whatever has been going on in your life here. And, I think you feel very strongly that it needs to be finished and dealt with once and for all. The Hanged Man, you've suffered long enough, haven't you? Isn't he down here too? Maybe I guess not. Water signs. I think the time for limbo is finished here, my water signs. Yes, you're on the move now. You are definitely on the move. And a move toward, I think, a better position. The Chariot card could be travel, could be a Cancer person. Could be, that you are making the moves here, though. That's what you're doing. You're making the moves to better your future. You've suffered long enough. You've waited long enough. It's time to finish whatever is going on and move forward with your power stick here, with definite commitment behind you as well. This is going to result, I think, in a new financial path for you as well. Water signs. The Hedgewitch Botanical Oracle for the water signs, please. January 17 through 23. Defend. Well, defend. This is the dogwood plant. What are you defending? Yeah, you're defending your beliefs here. You're defending your moves. You're defending, why you may have held back on a situation until it came in, till this connection and generosity brought in more backing. All right, defend your position. What you're doing, what you're creating is most definitely valuable, and I think it's going to be a solid situation when you get this last piece put in place. But right now you may have some doubts, but you still got that cool, calm, and kind veneer. Inside, it may be a little bit stressful. Maybe crap. How am I going to do this? That's exactly what it is. Water signs. All right, air signs, last but certainly not least, my air sign friends. What's coming in for the air signs? The week of January 17 through 23, please. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Geminis. What's going on? Aquarius, Libra, Geminis. The Lovers and the Four of Cups. Are you dissatisfied with a relationship? Is it on the table for discussion? Is it a choice that you need to make? This is the Gemini card too, my friends. So let's see what's going on with the air signs. January 17 through 23, 2021. The Chariot. The Knight of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Sun. Air signs, good for you. What moves are you making? You may be selling a property that's really going to turn out well, and it changes your direction, moves you forward toward your vision of where you want to be. You may also be making a move in love and structuring it so that, financially everyone is secure. And it really is going to turn out well, my air sign friends. That's Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. So what are you doing again? Are you doing it over? What do we have here? 4, 7, the Seven of Pentacles. Well, you know what? I think that you still are working on it, whatever it is. It has not come to this successful point quite yet. Air signs. The Chariot. Ace of Swords. I think you can see exactly what you want, though. You see your vision very, very clearly. The Ace of Swords is communication too. So speak very, very clearly with anyone in your midst, especially if it is of an emotional content, which this seems to be. The World and the Two of Swords. So are you ending the relationship and questioning where your security is coming from? Don't fear, my friends. It is it feels like it is a bright outcome. What do we have? The Knight of Pentacles out every time. The Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So I believe that you may have a situation on the table in which you have to choose which areas of security are most important to you. All right. You may have, you may be ending a relationship, ceasing communication, coming to a truce, coming to a settlement. even, and it involves security. It involves perhaps even the family structure, and you have particular goals that you may have to choose which ones are the most valuable to you, my air sign friends, so that you can make this new start. Five of Swords. It's almost like, can we just finish this? I want to have peace in my life. Yes, all right, fine. I won't get everything that I've asked for, but I just want to be finished so I can be happy. And you may be conveying that this week. You may be saying, you know what, I've made moves and maybe even properties, etc. But it's time to finish what we're doing. It's time to get really clear about how this chapter is going to close. Air signs. One or two, please. One or two cards. The Queen of Wands. I think your focus is on enjoying life, perhaps again, now in a different incarnation in the future. Focused on just really thriving and getting out into the sun. It feels like it may have been gloomy here for a while. And it's time for you to rise again. It's time for you to stand up for yourself a little bit as well here with the Eight of Pentacles. It's going to take some work. It's not going to be easy, my air sign friends. It feels like there's healing that needs to be done up here. The Ace of Wands. Somebody needs their self-esteem back. Is that you? You need to gather yourself so that you can. First off, you got to finish this, all right? You got to finish it strong, but then you need to gather yourself together, and it may be a brand new start, starting from the Ace, starting from the beginning, starting from nothing. Maybe I don't think it's going to be nothing. You're going to have options, but it's not going to be everything that you want, my air sign friends. But the Ace of Wands, you're going to have that opportunity to really thrive under the beautiful Leo energy here of the sun. Air signs. Anything further for the air signs, please? That one. Thank you. Ten of Swords. Be done. Be finished. There's no going back up here, it feels like. So be finished and start fresh. Air signs. All right. The Hedge Witch Botanical Oracle. Let's see what it has to say for you, my air sign friends. Nurture, and I believe that means nurture yourself. This is the clover plant. Nurture. Be kind to yourself. What is it that you enjoy? What are your passions? What are your creative pursuits? Get really clear on what you need to finish this, and whether or not that involves a move, a property move, a travel, traveling to make sure that it does end. This opportunity here, if this is love being offered, it doesn't feel like it's been going well. All right. The Knight of Cups, I think, is more likely your big picture, and it's like, you know what, I just need to be finished with this so I can move on to my next portion of life. Clover. Nurture yourselves, my air sign friends. It's going to be important in this week. So much going on in the world that can tear us down. Make sure you're kind to yourselves. Thank you very much for joining me. I truly appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. I love reading the comments, and we'll speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you.